Alright, besties, we need to have a chat. Before you get into a relationship, here are the biggest red flags that you need to watch out for. Number 1, they want a relationship more than they want you. This means that they are so obsessed with the idea of being in a relationship that they don't even care who it's with. This one kind of speaks for itself, but it is such a huge red flag. You will be able to tell that this is what they're all about because they will be wanting to move very quickly in the relationship, and they probably have already had multiple relationships. Highly recommend not wasting your time with this. Number 2, they are avoiding hanging out with you. This could come in a few different shapes and forms, but basically you'll be asking them to hang out and they will be making excuses as for why they can't, or they will just never ask you to hang out, and you guys will have Snapchatted for like 4 weeks and you just haven't met each other. Bestie, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. If you Snapchat somebody for a month and you still haven't met, you're not going to meet. Follow for part 2. If you're going into high school this upcoming year or you are an underclassman, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Annabelle and I am an upcoming senior in high school. And for the upcoming months, I'm going to be giving you all of the secrets you need to know about high school. Let's get right into it. Number 1, and I cannot stress this enough, but do not start juuling. Now, I'm not going to be your mom and lecture you on all the dangers of vaping, but I will tell you this. Every single one of my friends that have vaped became addicted. And they all swear that they wish they never started. Just don't do it. Number 2, if you're having trouble making friends, join a club that is outside of your school, meaning that there are kids from other schools taking part in it. Having friends from different schools is so great because you can go to their sporting events, you can meet new cute guys or girls, and you can get a break from the same kids at your school. Number 3, don't post like my recent for a TBH. You'll regret it in 2 years. If you've not gone into high school yet or you're an underclassman, then this video is for you. Here are the biggest things that I wish I knew before I went into high school. And this is coming from an upcoming senior. Number 1, Schmoop is your best friend. For those of you who don't know, Schmoop is a website like SparkNotes that summarizes books so you don't have to read them. Now this is coming from somebody who got a 5, which is a perfect score on the English AP. You don't actually have to waste your time reading the book that the English teacher assigned. 99% of the time, English teachers don't even go into depth about the book in class anyways. Number 2, do not burn out freshman year. No, don't get me wrong, the habits that you do form in freshman and sophomore year will have an effect on the rest of your high school career, but in terms of going to a good college, your grades don't really matter until junior and senior year, so don't waste all your energy and burn out freshman year. Number 3, want to avoid getting bullied? If you are not a senior, do not sit in the front row of the bleachers at any sporting event. You will get your ass beat. For more tips, drop a follow. You are going to want to watch this video before you go into high school. Hi, my name is Annabelle, and today I will be spilling all the secrets that you need to know about high school. And by the way, this is coming from an upcoming senior. Let's get right into it. Number 1, do your homework. Obviously, you should do your homework because it helps you learn. But the biggest reason to do your homework is that it's easy hundreds. So many teachers in high school are too lazy to actually grade the homework. So if you complete it, they give you 100. Number 2, it is never too late to start a sport. That is the biggest myth that high school has. You might not be an all-star, but you're going to make a lot of new friends and have really cool experiences. Number 3, save that person that you've had a crush on for forever until at least junior year. Meaning that if you really want them, you should wait. Because dating before junior year doesn't usually end well, and you don't want to waste that person. Number 4, Google Translate is your best friend. I don't care what your teacher says. Drop a follow for more on the series because y'all will need it. If you're not in high school yet or you're an upcoming freshman, then this video is for you. Here are the biggest things that I wish I knew before I went into high school. And this is coming from an upcoming senior, so. Number 1, no senior actually wants to date a freshman. Seniors just look at freshmen as easy targets. They think it'll be an easy hookup. Literally, a group of seniors at my school had a bet who could F a freshman first. Yeah. Number 2, get to class early. I literally cannot even tell you how many times you will get to class and realize that you had homework that you didn't do. And if you get to class early, you can just copy it really quickly from your friend. Number 3, and this kind of goes along with the last one, but do not share answers for English class unless it's like multiple choice. High schoolers suck at rewording things. You both will get caught and it's not worth it. Number 4, never be afraid or overwhelmed by the fact that you might have a busy schedule. Some like philosopher or something once said, if you want something done, give it to a busy person. For more on the series, drop a follow. If you have not gone into high school or you're an upcoming freshman, then this video is for you. Here are the biggest things that I wish I knew before I went into high school. And this is coming from an upcoming senior, so. Number 1, do a fall sport your freshman year of high school. As somebody who has been through freshman, sophomore, and now almost all of junior year, I can tell you that most upperclassmen find freshmen really irrelevant. With that being said, a great way to branch out and make friends is through sports. You will meet so many older kids, and those older kids will actually watch out for you. It is really helpful knowing older kids. And also do it in fall because it's the beginning of the school year, so you have literally the rest of the year to have these friends. Number 2, if you copied homework, never own up to it. I don't care if it's word for word. Do not admit to that. Just play the victim and say you were so confused, so that's why you worked with somebody else on it. They will almost never get you in trouble for that. Finally, try not to have any freeze the first few years of high school. Then you'll have an easy senior year because you fulfilled all your credits.